Hi friends, this video is about cutting cords with people, places, things, anything that no longer serves us so we can enhance our energy, be full of love, inspiration, and joy. Before we start, if you feel that my content or my online presence has impacted your life and you wish to give back, you can do so by sending me a contribution or a donation. You can do so in the link in the descriptions. It just helps me nourish myself so I can keep doing this. And if you wish to book a subtle or causal body balancing, you can do so too by sending me a DM through my Instagram. Okay, let's start. We are powerhouses. Our bodies, our vehicles, it's just an expression of light and divinity. And that's actually what we do with subtle and causal body balancing. We bring awareness to the body, and this is going to tie up to cutting cords with things that no longer serve us. We use our bodies as vessels for divine energy and sexual energy to be transmuted, integrated, regenerated into the portal that is our hearts. So when we start seeing our bodies as a vehicle, as a computer, kind of like a program, that's why when we heal, we undo programs from our consciousness little by little, and then we become more pure and more open vessels for light, for God, for universe. So whenever we think about something or someone, we're giving that person, thing, or situation our attention and our energy. And yesterday, I was in a session with a dear friend, and he was cutting some cords which inspired me to make this video from energy that he had entangled with family members that was draining him and his life force. And it wasn't whatever the family member was going through, it was more his idea or perception and the story he had about the family members that was draining his energy. You see, everybody's going through their own process. Family members, partners, ex-lovers, friends, and their process has nothing to do with your soul's blueprint and your own process. So when we focus our energy in something that is not in contribution to our own evolution, which is the only way we can actually serve and shine and be a source of inspiration to others, we're actually being of disservice because we're blocking our whole potential, our full realization, and instead of being single focused on that one thing that's going to expand our potential, we are giving our energy to, how can we call it, little ghost, imagining little ghost in your consciousness who is living free rent in the space of your consciousness, in your mind. You can just pause for a second and think, who is living not free rent free in the space of my consciousness? What am I choosing to focus my life force energy to? Is this benefiting my life? Is this giving me and making me feel like enhanced and empowered and joyful? There was a quote, super 3D matrix, that I saw like 3 years ago. I was like, if it's not giving me money, inspiration, or orgasms, it doesn't belong into my life. It's a bit radical, but it's kind of true. Everything is energy. Everything is an energy exchange. You are here watching this video because it gives you something, a sense of connection, a sense of love, a sense of inspiration, wisdom, whatever it is, entertainment. When we go to a movie too, or we're going there, it gives us a sense of joy and excitement. At least for me, I love movies. So what's the benefit that you're perceiving when you think about that person, thing, or situation? May it be family member, may it be somebody you're trying to let go of, may it be something in work that it's just stuck and it's not moving forward. What are you getting out of giving attention and energy to that thought? When we find out what's the benefit, the perceived benefit that we're trying to tell ourselves that we're getting out of giving attention to those things, or giving life force, sexual energy, which is the same thing, we can recontextualize it and look at it differently. And when you find that one benefit, may it be like, oh, I believe that if I worry about my family member and whatever they are going through, then I'll be a better son or daughter. Is that true? No. How do you know? How does it make you feel in the body? Or it makes me feel contracted. It makes me feel drained. Okay, that's an indication that your higher self is telling you that giving attention or sexual divine energy, which is your attention, because we are powerful beings of radiant energy, it's depleting you. So it's an opportunity to reassess, what do you want out of your life? What do you want to give? What do you want to receive? If we start to expect more out of life without attachment, that's the sweet spot, then we're going to start receiving more out of life. We're going to start realizing what is it in our fields or timelines. It's not in alignment with our soul's evolution, our goals, our blueprints, but we need to have a North Star. Where are you going? Like, what is it that I want to do with my precious existence, my precious life? And then you can reevaluate every single relationship or role that you have placed for someone or something in your life and see if that is actually going to benefit your expansion and the opportunity that you have in this lifetime. It's a short lifetime. It may seem that's long, but sooner or later we're going to be dead, and either we're going to reincarnate and repeat the lessons that we choose not to learn, or we're going to be in a higher plane of existence. May it be in, not even here because we graduated, or here but in a space of unconditional love and understanding and wisdom and just a wiser soul. So we don't have time to waste. We don't have time to think about situations or people or things that stresses and drains us, and that's an indication of that's not it. We must just focus all of our presence into moving forward, and that's how manifestation works. We just move forward and we get really crystal clear in what is that we want to give and receive and be. Someone singing in the background. Today I'm sitting here. There's like a beautiful bus in the back, and the trees and the wind gives me so much life. So hopefully this video helped in some shape or form. Let me know what you think or how you're going with this process and the roles that you're assigning to every single hologram in your life. Because remember, this background, it's a hologram that I choose to place there. The people in my life, it's a hologram that I choose to project outwards. It's just me projected outwards in everything, in what I eat, in what I feel, in what I think, in the people in my life. Everything's just a hologram. And same for you. So that's it, my friends. I love you so much. Thank you again for being here and for your contributions. It's really, really appreciated. I'll see you tomorrow.